Okay, now we can go inside. We have a few different keys. Let's see. We have the lock here, which is good. Motorhome came with this, and we have another lock here. Doop, doop. Okay. Okay, we made it really nice and cozy here, so we take off our shoes. Because we put this nice carpet here, so we can be cozy. And we put the shoe rack here, so we have more space here. Just have the shoes up there. Okay, we can come inside. I don't think we made too many changes here, huh? But we tried to organize things a little bit. We got this thing to put the dishes in there. We got a bunch of plastic dishes that Tia's mom gave us. Thank you. Then we also took cutlery and stuff from the house we lived in, and we got this thing to put the cutlery into. Everything is tied down, so we have some, I'm not sure what's tying this down, I forgot. But here we have this thing attached to this thing because, you know, in a motorhome things will move, so you have to be ready for that. But I think we stuffed it with enough things that it's not going to go too far anyway. Here we have the pots and pans, which we just kind of throw in there. Okay, so that's that. We realized that this little bucket is really handy. Okay, so when we wash the dishes in here, we just take this little cloth, clean cloth, and we put the dishes in here so that they dry, and usually they just sit there and they dry really fast. And if we want them to dry faster, we just wipe them with another cloth. That's it, and it doesn't take up too much space. You just put it in here when you drive. Super nice. So it's kind of big. We put a few more hooks, so we put this one here, which is just nice and handy. We got this cutting board, we didn't have one before. We put a hook, we made a hole in it, and we put it there. This, I love this gas stove. It's super handy, really useful. It's just, you just take that, boom, and everything works great. Okay, super. The oven also, we put a few trays and a pan in the oven just to have that space. Oven's great, we've used it a few times. It's really, really nice to have, and I love this, how it's so built in, everything here. Of course, we have the fridge. It's actually a really spacious fridge. At first we were like, ooh, small fridge, let's see, but actually I think we have more space here than in the previous house we lived in because it was shared. So the freezer, everything stays cold. We even have ice cream. Ice cream.
Still ice?
After. Yes.
That's cream.
It's pretty icy. Pretty icy. And we have all kinds of things here. The top shelf is not as spacious, but then you have a bit more space here. And this compartment is huge. Look at that. All kinds of things you can put in there. It's so huge that when we first moved and I couldn't find places where to put everything, I put some things in the fridge that didn't need to go in the fridge, like onions and potatoes. So that's a fridge. The only problem we have is this, I don't know, probably a broken wire or something, and well, who knows. So we have a small problem with the fridge is that it doesn't stay on unless you have this pushed all the time, and every time you open it you have to press it there. But hopefully we'll be able to fix that at some point, because it should be fixable. Yeah, because that's a little bit of a pain in the ass right now, but it's okay. It's not that bad. Here we have the boiler. Works super well. You have 50 degrees, okay, 0 or 70. So whenever you want hot water, you just press it on, you wait a few minutes, and then it'll be hot like magic. And that will, yep. So if you want to take a shower or you want to wash the dishes with hot water, you just press that and wait just a few minutes, and you'll have hot water. Here, we realized that, you know, in a motorhome you always have to be ready to be on the move. So you might have to, you know, leave wherever you're parked. And because of that, at first we had like stuff all around, especially like fruit and vegetable. I didn't know what to do with them. So we decided to get this nice fruit basket. And we also attached it here with just some adhesive little holders and some tie wraps. So now
tie wraps again.
Yeah, again, tie wraps, very useful. Yeah. So now we can put our fruits and potatoes and whatever else we want quickly into this basket, and we can drive with it, no problem. Okay. We have this other basket, just some other random things. It's also tied down with some little adhesive things.
The same thing.
Yeah, the same thing. Tied down. Okay. And we have this also tied down. This one is tied down with
Velcro.
With Velcro. So this one is tied down with Velcro. There. Nice. Then up here, okay, the bit that I cannot reach without my magic stool.
Came with the motorhome.
Yeah, it was with the motorhome, so it's super handy for me. So we moved out of a house we were living, and when we moved out, we had a lot of food. Also because Tio's family left completely, and they left a lot of food. So I tried to stuff it all in here, and really it was a lot. Now we kind of went through some of it, but basically to organize everything, it doesn't look that organized, but we got this one, this little organizer thing, which you can see is 2 levels, double leveled. Okay, so basically there are, oh yeah, it's already on. Here. Okay. We've got 2 levels there. Here. Yep. You got this one, and then you got on the bottom. Okay, it looks kind of messy, but it's more or less organized. Believe me. So that's good. We have this one, and then these white ones. They came with the motorhome, but they were really handy to use because now you just kind of keep everything in place instead of having everything in just a mess in there. The oil we just put here, plastic bottles, just in case something breaks. And we got this other organizer here, another 2-level thingy to put more food. Yeah, so normally we probably would not have so much food, but because of the circumstances of getting a bunch of free food, we managed to stuff it all in there. And in a way it's better, because if you don't have many things, then things are gonna move around, and now everything's stuffed, everything kind of stays in place. So that's how that is organized. Yeah, this is really useful here. So we have this opening here, very nice, with a mosquito net. Okay, and you can open it like this, very high. Oh, look how many insects. You can open it really high, you can close it, you can open it just a little bit so those flies don't get in, and then you can open it like that.
Yeah, let the flies in.
Okay, let's put this here, and of course you can close it off like that if you don't want the light. And right now we'll keep it open. When we cook, we keep that open, and it does a really, really great job of letting all the air and all the smell go up. So far we've been cooking many different things, and we didn't even have to open the windows actually. When we put the oven on, it also has a
fan.
Oh yeah. When we put the oven on, it also has like a fan to extract the air and the smell.
And I made the chicken.
He made a chicken in the oven, yeah.
And it was still okay.
Yeah, everything.
For whole chicken, it was
Well,
alive.
it was already cooked when you put it in there.
Like 40 minutes.
But you made also chicken legs that were not cooked when you put it in. And it was great. Everything's super great. So far, we don't even need like a vent in the kitchen, it seems. Okay.